Hello guys and welcome back to Basketball Report, and today we're going to tear some new arseholes for some players on this on the league. So yeah, do you want to describe what we're going to do today?
Yeah, so today is overrated and overhyped. If you're classed in the overhyped category, we're not saying you're necessarily a bad player or whatever, and it's not necessarily even the player's fault. I mean, that's mostly due to the media.
Mostly to the media. That's actually where this is going.
Actually all of them. And, overrated, players who get a lot of praise, but, aren't even that good.
Literally.
So we're going to jump into it. And,
not even good.
It's not even half of the guys' faults, but still, they're overrated. And overhyped. Literally.
So, we're going to start with one of my favorite players to destroy, and it's the fucking Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
Why? No, but LeBron says he's a GOAT. Oh, yeah, he's so fucking good. He's a piece of shit, guys. Just get it in your fucking head. This guy's not even worth the G League. He must go to China and play for a school there. I don't know.
I mean, we know this guy is a meme. And we know we like the joke.
He can dunk. Don't tell me he can dunk. Fucking, literally everybody in the NBA can dunk. So don't come here with that.
No,
move it.
Let's be honest here, guys. You can joke about him being a GOAT and you can make the memes, but then you get people who are saying, he's actually a really good role player. No, he's not. I mean, last 5 games shooting 25% from free. A lot of people say he's a good 3-point shooter. Not been showing it the last couple of games. A lot of says, but he puts a shift in on the defense. That might be true, but he averages the same amount of turnovers as steals, so he basically does nothing. He's not efficient. He's not a great player. I mean, field goal percentage, not good.
If he was good, then the Lakers would win when they didn't have Schroeder and AD. But now that Schroeder is back, the Lakers are winning again. And I don't know why this guy is even still on the team. I think he's I don't know what. Look at the minutes he played against Portland. 30 minutes he played. He scored 10 points.
I mean, for a point guard. He only
assists. 2 assists. Rebounds. I swear the other guys were injured because he got the rebounds for some reason. Jared Dudley was probably playing, so he could have got the rebounds. Guys, please.
We're seeing highlights of this guy on Bleacher Report.
What?
When there's people like Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine doing 360s.
Daily, every game. And then they show this guy literally doing a dunk that I can do with one hand.
Let's just remove the stigma. Let's just remove that, whole thought process. Where
he looks like a camel. I don't know what's his face.
I think he's 27, but he looks fucking 37.
He looks like he could have 40 kids already. I don't know.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it. That old guy from Family Guy?
The guy with the dog, yeah.
Yeah, he's in the same category as that guy.
Just quickly go back to that guy. I just want to say, guys, because we're going to go with one of Christian's favorite people in the whole world. I just want to show you guys the steals of this guy. He averages this season 1.1 steals, okay? And we're saying this guy is not good.
This guy averages 6 points per game and he's on 1.1 steals.
1.1 steals and 0.2 bunks. Now we're going to our favorite.
My favorite.
Oh, your favorite player.
And that would be Patrick Beverly.
He is so overhyped. Guys, I swear to fuck, I don't know what to say about this guy.
Okay.
Go in. You enjoy this. You go forward.
Let's be honest, Patrick Beverly can't score. And he's not a very good defender.
I don't know where the stigma comes that he's good.
How did anyone say he's a good defender?
My name is Doris Bergen. Yes, he's a good asset to the Clippers team, but he averages 0.9 steals per game where is the defense?
He plays 24 minutes.
Where's the defense?
And, in 24 minutes, he averages not even one, let's say 0.9. Alex Caruso plays 20 minutes per game. That's 4 minutes less. And he averages more steals per game. And I know steals isn't a matter of, how good your defense is. But let's be honest here. This guy talks a lot of shit. He talks a lot of crap. He thinks he's the dog. Meanwhile, this guy's just
He looks like a dog.
Yeah, he looks like he looks like he's homeless. He plays like he's homeless because and I think he's building houses for the homeless as well with the amount of bricks this guy is shooting. His last 5 games, he shot 28% from free. You're telling me that's a player who's a great 3-point shooter?
Asset to the team.
Asset to the team. Last night against the Milwaukee Bucks, 1 from 6 from 3-point. And I watched that game. He had a lot of open looks.
There's nothing like against a rim when you miss it. It's just something.
You can swear this guy's shooting on double rims. And he's not even very good at keeping the ball against the Nets. He had 4 turnovers and 4 assists. So he basically did nothing. And only 1 steal. His last 5 games, 0.6 steals. And it's not been a lack of minutes. How in the world is the Clippers playing this guy ahead of someone like Lou Williams?
Don't know. Like Lou Williams, that's a 6th man of the year. Reggie Jackson that did well at the Pistons for a long time. Now they played this guy that can't even score. He played 25 minutes last night, scored 5 points. That's shit. Like literally a fucking child can do better than that. So don't come here.
And the worst thing about it is, he's a point guard as well, so it's not even about usage.
Assist 2.
For the season, he's averaging 2.2 assists as a point guard. And, if he had good defense, sure. By all means. And let's not even talk about the amount of fouls this guy is giving. Last night, 4.
Personal fouls. 6 against Brooklyn.
6 against Nathan. Fouled out. Easy. He's not a good defender.
I'm a brilliant defender because I get fouled out.
This guy, he thinks he's a raw dog, but he's not, all this shit about, in your face and, the shit talking about Russell and, that's not beef. That's not beef. I'm telling you.
It's not even comparison.
KD and Russ, those guys had beef.
Lillard and Russ has beef. That's beef. This guy is just like a
Shaq and Dwight even,
Bro, this guy is like, if he had beef with me, it would be like a fucking ant trying to have beef with me. It's like this guy's useless. Okay, I'm not going. Let's just stop there because this is going to get a lot personal. Yeah. Now I want to go to one of my favorite guys. You know who I want. No. The other one. You know who I want. Oh my word, yes, please, guys. We have the big 4, the Golden States. The guy that the Golden State needs to win. Or he says so. Let's just say so. We're going here with the fucking 23. Thinks he's good, Draymond Green, shoots like if he has a fucking backpack on his on his back. Guys, I don't know. This guy overhypes himself, like literally.
Yeah, and if you don't know who it is by this time, it's Draymond, aka Donkey Green. This guy is just.
It does look like Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah, he does. This has nothing to do with his basketball, so I'm not saying, okay, let's just move on. This season, he shot an incredible 22.4%, but no, Draymond Green is an essential part of the Golden State Warriors. He gives a lot of defense. I don't know how on earth this guy won a Defensive Player of the Year in 2006.
He stated that him, KD, and Clay and Curry were the reason for all their championships. Now, let's be honest. Curry and Clay is like, I don't know even how, like he's like Andil and they're like Mount Everest. That's the difference. Like Draymond Green, we talked about that he just should fuck off out of the NBA. Go check out previous videos.
I think he should just like maybe.
Yeah, he must just go.
The thing is, last season you know, and I mean, this guy always talks a lot of shit, just like Patrick Beard.
Last season,
even more because he's got a lot of rings.
No, but last season is a good example because Curry and Clay were out. So
And
if he
Katie
is
left.
the biggest and the best player, then
Why did he had a shit season last season? I mean, last season, there was no Curry, there was no Clay. He could have been the main man. What did he do? He averaged 8 points per game in 29 minutes.
what
With
a
a field goal percentage, you know, that's 8 points.
fucking
Of
go.
39%, shooting 28% from free. Kudos to him, he got 1.4 steals, well done. But he also had 2.3 turnovers. So that steals are basically irrelevant.
Okay, so field goal percentage under 40.
I mean, this season is actually worse than last season. I don't know how it's possible. He's playing more minutes and he's got less points and less rebounds. His assist has gone up. I think that's just because Curry is back,
definitely Curry.
making more shots. His field goal percentage, terrible. 3-point percentage, terrible. Free throws, terrible. And you know the Golden State Warriors are still playing this guy 30 minutes. And never mind playing him, they're paying him as well. This guy has a massive contract that is still, I think, eligible until like 2023, 24.
He's rolling in the money.
No one's going to want him. So, you know, that's why we said, you know, when his contract expires, just retire. You know, if this guy talks a lot of shit, I bet he would say he's in the Hall of Fame as well. So that I say,
I almost shit myself. Guys, let's just be honest. This guy is not good.
Yeah.
He was, I don't know, Defensive Player of the Year. Which year was that?
2017. He won Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
I mean,
okay, well.
let's just be honest, he was the only guy on the team that actually could defend.
Okay, so, yeah. Okay,
Moving
on to. Let's go to my next favourite guy. You know who I want. Ben Simmons. Now, guys, sorry for all the Aussies that is listening or watching.
But Aaron Ice in my fucking veins is better. Just gonna leave it out there.
So let's just go.
Interesting fact before we continue. Do you know Melbourne has the most first overall picks? You know the city Melbourne. Yeah. Gary Owen was born there and Ben Simmons.
Well done.
Yeah.
So let's just go, guys. Okay. So here is a good example of media overhyping a person. Yeah. Firstly, he's not a fucking point guard. Let's just get that straight out of the fucking way. This guy's 2'11".
Don't tell me.
So
don't tell me about. I'm 6'9". 6'9 and a half. 6'10".
Now you want to tell me this guy is a point guard? Firstly, he can't even shoot a free. Like how like.
It's not a matter of fact that he can't even. It's a matter of fact that he doesn't even. I mean, it's as if he's scared. Why is he training his 3-point shot when he's not even taking the 3-point shots?
Like, and last year now, Christian said to me, "No, this guy is just saving his 3-point."
That's what I thought.
You thought it like it's a brilliant strategy, but how the fuck can you even take a free if you don't? How can you be good at 3-pointers if you don't do it in game?
Why was the hype there?
I don't know.
The hype was there. Ben Simmons made 3-pointers. He's been working hard in the off season. He's been improving. You know, and I thought to myself, I mean, maybe this guy's just saving it so when the playoff comes, and I'm not just talking about playoffs, I'm talking about, you know, deep into the playoffs, all of a sudden, you know, we keep him open, but he keeps them pulling. You know, the teams might just think it's a hard game. But no, I mean, last 5 games, he took 1 3-pointer. Kudos to him, he made it.
That's one. Like, literally, Steven Adams also took 1 3-pointer last year and made it.
Yeah.
So, and that was like a buzzer beater. So, guys, this, like, he could have been good. It's almost like they forced him into something that he isn't. Like, if he was what is it, power forward?
Yeah, power forward. I mean,
like, let's just say
he's a power forward. And look, this guy I know why they're playing him point guard, because he's a great playmaker and he passes the ball well. But I mean, that doesn't mean that he's a good playmaker. And I know I just said, it sounds contradicting, but look at the guy's turnovers. Last game, he had 7 turnovers. So you're telling me, but we're playing at point because he's such a great, he got 8 assists, but he also had 7 turnovers. I mean, what's the point in that?
No, guys, let's just go quickly. If you have 7, if you have how many assists did they have last night?
8.
8.
The last game had 8.
Okay, so he had 7 turnovers. So actually, in brackets, he had 1 assist.
In
that
hindsight,
was
only
that was successful. So you can't be this great and all this stuff, a great passer and all this, but your turnovers is insane, like 7. Or like that must be a franchise record or something.
And I mean, the weird part of it, is this guy's 6'10". I mean, he's 2'11". That's long arms. How do you not get your man? I mean, and you're playing with Joel Embiid.
Like literally. Oh, what I would have done. So, move him to power forward. Let him work on his mid-range jumper. If I don't know even if he can jump short.
His mid-range is decent.
Decent. So, don't hype about his three-pointer. This guy, like, literally, don't hype about his three-pointer. Like,
I mean, the problem is he's not shooting mid-range as well. That's the thing. I've seen him in training shooting a bunch of. I mean, it's different. But I mean, this season, just inside, not the paint, but the 3-point, area. Maybe long twos.
Literally,
he hasn't even take a single shot this season. Not a single shot. All his 3-pointers that he made this season so far, has been coming from, 24 feet, just outside the 3-point, but only on the one side. So, those that he's made has come from those areas. But he's not been taking mid-ranges. Not at all. So, move him to power forward and let him take a few mid-range shots. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Like, it's definitely going to be better than his 3-point shots. So, just let him do his thing. I think he doesn't actually know what he is doing. He was Rookie of the Year. Fuck knows why.
The main thing, that's bothering me about Ben Simmons is the fact that in his rookie season he had 15.8 points per game. This season he's on 16. In his rookie season he had 8 rebounds per game. This season he's on 8 rebounds per game. In his rookie season he had 8 assists. This season also on 8 assists. Same with steals, same with blocks. This guy is stagnating.
So nothing is happening. That's why he's maybe not
the last 4 seasons he's had in the NBA, the highest he's averaged was 17, the lowest was 16.
He's never going to...
He's not improving.
I'm going to tell you now, guys, he's never going to win an MVP. And because how old is he? He's 19... Like he's 24. So he's
turning 25 this year, yeah.
Yeah, 25. He must get in his prime now almost. Like, I look at guys like Giannis, which, it's just improving every single year. This guy stagnates, that's that. Okay, I think we're going... Oh. Yeah. Let's move on.
Overtime. Let's move on. OT.
Okay, guys. Also, media.
Yeah, I mean, the next guy is Zion Williamson. And look, this is not this guy's fault. Actually, I do think Zion Williamson is actually a solid player. I mean, we had Zion Williamson as our
player of the week.
Player of the week. Yeah. I mean, we're not hating on Zion Williamson. We're not hating on anyone here. It may feel like
except
that.
Caruso.
Yeah, except that. Excuse me.
Okay.
But this is not Zion's fault. It's not his fault that he's a genetic freak. It's not his fault that he signed with Jordan Brand. Yeah. That's just being intelligent. That's just looking after yourself. But looking at his stats, he's not as good as everyone says. He came into the league as the next LeBron or the next whoever. But to be honest, his stats has been good. But there's better young players in the league, and arguably he's not even the best player on his team. Looking at Brandon Ingram,
definitely.
So, I think there's a case to be made for Zion Williamson as a player who didn't really deserve to be put in the spot because he does improve and he is working. But I would like to see Zion take a few more 3-point shots. This last couple of games, he's been shooting 0%, but he's only been taking, 1 or 2 attempts per game. I would love to see him shoot more, and I would also love to see him work more on the defense. This season, only on 0.9 steals and 0.7 blocks for a guy of his talent.
Let's just say
he should pump up those numbers.
He should look, because he's so heavy, and he has that insane vertical. It lets me think on a young Blake Griffin. Now, that's a problem. Why is that a problem? Injuries.
Yeah.
That's a problem. So he needs to start working on 3-pointers. And maybe, I know it's really entertaining, all that stuff, dunking, but if he wants to create his own legacy, it's not going to be with dunking.
I think what he should do is, like, what was the guy's name? Charles Barkley did, find your ideal weight, and I think Zion should do the same, maybe drop a few pounds, take the pressure off your knees. The guy's been bullying in the paint, and I know that's, a strong aspect, but I really do think, he's not as good as everyone says, and arguably, should he have been an All-Star this year? I mean, it's debatable.
It's debatable, definitely.
We'll leave it out there. All I'm
Just,
saying,
yeah.
a guy that weighs 130 kilograms, I don't know how much pounds that is, I think, let's say 260.
Yeah, 240.
240, yeah.
No, 240.
We used to matrix system. Anyway, anyway, a guy with so much mass on him is not supposed to have a 40-inch vertical. So I think drop a few pounds. And,
look at your body.
Expand your.
Okay, now we go.
Expand your range.
Expand your range. Look in the future. Don't look now because Okay, you can start this guy.
The next player is the guy who really took the hype away from Zion, and that's LaMelo Ball.
Fag.
This guy has been in the media for years. I mean, Lonzo, Leangelo, LeVar.
I just want to say, what's the guy that was with the Pistons?
Leangelo Ball.
He didn't even play and we waved him. I'm just so
happy. The Pistons. I mean, no
on
offense.
The Pistons, no offense, it's my team, but I'm just saying it. I mean, love it. I love to see it.
I think LaMelo Ball has the talent to be a great player, very good at least. I think he's better than Lonzo. And this season he's been doing good, but he's not been as good as everyone says, and he's not been so fantastic. He can improve on his 3-point shooting. I know it's still his first season, so I'm not going to hit hard on that.
But don't overhype him, because then he's going to become that guy like Ben Simmons. Like, just
leave him. Just leave him.
Because it goes to. I think it goes to the person's head, definitely. To be, if you're like, you have to live up to what the media says. And
and they're creating very high expectations
for the guy, definitely.
And that can ruin a guy's career. And I know, like I said, this guy's been overhyped for years now. I mean, say going back 2-3 years, everyone,
back west. Okay.
This guy, everyone's like, he's going to be the first pick and blah, blah, blah. Look, I mean, he's good. He's very decent. He has potential. Let's leave him where he is. See what can happen. But I don't think he's better than Lonzo.
Yeah, okay, let's go to a guy that just died down. Like, literally, first overall pick, you really passed him. He's so irrelevant, we can't even find him. Here we go. It's RJ Barrett. First overall pick.
I think he was third in the Zion.
Oh, third.
I mean, RJ Barrett.
You don't, the guy was like, everybody knew him. And it was, and now
nothing. Now
literally, but this guy is like, I don't know, even.
Everyone was like last year. They said he was the savior of the Knicks, and the Knicks did really well in drafting RJ Barrett. And to be honest with you, I think his ceiling is Carmelo Anthony. And I mean, no hate on Melo, but is that really a ceiling you want? I'm not talking about Denver. I'm talking about last year of Knicks Melo. A good scorer, not very efficient, not great at 3 points, and gives you absolutely nothing apart from scoring.
He's just there,
Looking back in college, everyone was like, but RJ Barrett, I mean, he played with Cameron Reddish and Zion at Duke. And everyone's like, he's a great playmaker as well, and he can score the ball. And this guy was basically, scouts had him higher than Zion. You know, he was basically, he should have been the first overall pick. And, you know, that hype died down playing alongside Zion. And just looking at him, you know, there's nothing much this guy really offers to your team apart from scoring. And I know it's just been his second season. So, you know, I don't want to hate on the guy. I know it's been, you know, he's on a Knicks team that was struggling. But I expected him to improve from last season. And I'm not seeing an improvement at all. Last season he's on 14. This season he's on 16.5. I expected him to make a higher jump. He's been shooting a little bit better, you know, 2-3 percentile higher. And, you know, that's about it. Just really,
overhyped and now it just died down.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. So, guys, let us know in the comments. As always, don't take anything serious.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just for fun.
It's just a nice video.
Yeah, it's just a nice video. But yeah, let's do this. It's not nice. Anyway,
yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And you know, you've got the Spotify link, and you've got the TikTok link, you've got the Twitter link. So yeah, enjoy,
TikTok,
like and subscribe.
It's almost like this banter we just did.
Yeah, I mean, it's all fun and games.
Fun and games.
It's just.
But we talk the real. We talk real stuff here. This is not. You can. If you wanna, you know, argue with us,
be free.
Feel free. Try, and we will give you the facts. But yeah, as always, thank you, and yeah, till next time.